Back to Excel with Ernest. Please like, share, and follow TechIsRain on all social media platforms. Let's get right into it. We are on our final data set for Excel text functions. And out of 16 questions, we've answered the first 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We've answered all 6 questions. Now we'll be answering another 3 questions in this video pertaining to this data set. Let's dive right in. So the first question is, combine cleaned name and department in one cell. So clean name, which is B2, and department, which is sales, you have to combine it in one cell. So to combine it, we come over here, equals to C2 and B2 and C2. So we have John Doe and sales, but that's not what it asks us to do. We have to clean the name and combine it with also a dash. So what we are going to do here is we'll come over here, we have B2 and C2. So we'll add a dash, one, put a dash in a string, then we'll add another one because this is saying B2 and dash and C2. Now we have our dash here, but that is not enough. We have to clean it and put it in proper case. So to put it in proper case, we'll wrap all this in the trim, okay, in the proper. But for that, let's remove excess space with a trim function. Anywhere there is excess space, let's remove it. So we have John Doe sales. All the excess space has been cleaned, but it's not still in proper case. So come over here, proper, open bracket, and we have John Doe sales. All of it is in bracket, open bracket. But if you look at this formula here, we notice that C2 is in uppercase. C2 is in uppercase, and the trim was only for the B2. So we'll remove this, put it in its own cell. So this is saying trim only B2, trim only B2, but C2 is still not in uppercase. So we come over here, put upper, and put it in bracket and close bracket. So if you see here, even though we put the upper, it's still not in capital letter. We have to put these sales in capital letter according to this function here. So we have this upper here, this sales is to be in capital letter, but it's still not in capital letter even after we put the upper function. Why is that? Because of this proper case here. This proper case encapsulates everything. So even though this is supposed to be in upper case, it will put it in proper case because the proper case is prioritized above all. So now what we'll do here is I will remove this bracket here and close the upper case over here, so that this proper case only affects this B2, which is the raw name. It will put only B2 in proper case, but then this C2 will be in its own uppercase, and here we have it. Then we can also remove this space here. Here we have it, John Doe sales. So we have successfully cleaned and combined the name and department in one cell. Remember, this AND is the concatenation operator. It's used to join cells. Like if we come over here, we use our equal sign, and let's join employee code D2, and we join it with a record. So let's call it A1, and this concatenation operator is used to join A1 and D2. Supposed to be A2 and D2. So here you have 701 EMP blah blah blah. But we can also use this concatenation operator, add a text string, put the dash, put this, or we can just, let's use space. Let's use a space, coordinate space, Then we now add another concatenation operator. So now this is this and space and this D2. So 701 space 7 EMP and all that. So this AND function is a concatenation operator used to join cells together. With that, we have answered question number 1. Let's move this here. Join those cells. Go here. Question number 7. Yes, question number 8, because we are done with question number 7. Make this centralized and bold. So we've answered question number 7. Question number 8, extract the last 2 letters of employee code. The last 2 letters of employee code is X, Y, Z, Z, this and that. To extract it, left, remember here. Left here is to start from beginning. Right is to start from the ending. So right, remember, use your equals to or the function will not run. Right, we open our brackets. We call D2. D2, which is this employee code, and then the number of characters we want. We say last 2 letters according to here. Extract the last 2 letters of employee code, which is in D5. Okay, in D5, sorry, of employee code of D5. So we are not using D2, sorry, we are using D5. So we have to get CC over here. This right, start from the right and count 1, 2 and give it to us. You can also use it for other functions. Here, proper trim, this. Here is the right function. And for the last question on this data set is count characters in notes after cleaning. Now, count characters in notes after cleaning. To count character in notes after cleaning, come over here. This is our 9th question. Our 9th question. Centralize it, make it bold. So it's in E2. E2. If we first, let's first and see how many characters are there. Learn E2. It won't run because of the equals to that was not here, because that's why because it was not equals to, it won't have run. So learn E2. Remember, to call a function, use your equals to. Without that, your function won't run. So here we have 11 characters, but they say we should count the characters in notes after cleaning. So let's clean this up before counting. So equals to clean it, the first thing we'll do is to remove this hashtag. So let's remove that. Substitute. We are substituting E2. Substituting the hashtag for a blank space, for a space. So now we have our urgent tags, but we are not done cleaning. So let's put all of it in proper case, so it will look more presentable. Urgent tags, but then they say we should count it. So let's see, will the learn function run without? Let's see the learn function to count everything. We still have 11 because of the space. Remember, this space bar is considered a character. So if you remove this space and just an empty string, we have 10 over here. But we not necessarily have to use this proper function because we are counting it, so it will return to us digits. So we have our 10 this in there, but if we put the space bar in between, we'll have 11 because 11 space is also considered a character in Excel. So that's all the 3 questions answered for this video. In the next video, we'll answer the remaining questions. I'll see you in the next video. NS out.